welcome to another edition of Yacht Life Chronicles, where we're better together than separated. I was sitting down, we're here in New Orleans in the airport. I'm sitting here waiting, my flight is delayed, so I'm going to Atlanta and sitting here for 3 hours. But I met two friends, two nice individuals. They're from New Orleans, and I opened the show up because I wanted them to tell you a little bit about what they had going on, and we're going to just talk a little bit about purpose in life.
Amen.
All right, so y'all can introduce yourself.
I am author Vanessa J. Ross.
Okay.
And I am the ever popular darling Loretta Scott.
Okay. Hey, and Loretta is something else. I tell
I
you.
don't know
yes,
what
she
you're talking about.
is. Yes,
Woo-wee. It's something
I don't
else.
know.
Something
Lies.
else. But look, Loretta is the TikTok queen too.
I am
She
no,
just showed
no,
me.
no.
She just showed
Yes, yes.
She
That's
just
her.
showed.
That's
She
her.
just showed me. She is the
I mean,
TikTok
if you
queen.
decide you would like to follow me, you can follow me on most of my social media at _Loretta Scott. That's LORETTASCOTT. I don't know where y'all be getting these other spellings of Loretta, but that ain't mine. Just gotta tell you that.
So what's up with New Orleans down here?
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
no,
How
it's as
long
sweet
y'all
as
been
it
doing?
is. It's sweet as it is.
know,
I'm
man, I
born and
love the
raised.
air. I love
She
the smell
came
of it.
later. He liked the smell of me.
Okay. Hey,
Okay.
hey, look, we're
Letting y'all
not, we
know
not
now. I'm
mad
gonna take
at
him
her,
to the
right?
altar. Just don't know if I'm gonna pray for him, baptize him, or marry him.
oh.
Might be 3 in 1. I don't
Oh,
know.
gee.
I ain't never had a 3 or one.
Ooh,
I
that's
ain't never had a 3 or one.
But let Miss Vanessa Ross tell you a little bit about what she do.
Okay, guys, I am an author of several books, and right now I do a lot of promoting. I'm a liturgical dancer and a flag dancer, also a singer and a writer. I do all my music. Right now I have a new book out. It is A Mother's Prayer. You want to get that. I have a lot of other young ladies in the
And
book.
where that book? Where can we find the book at?
On Amazon. It's
Amazon.
on Amazon.
It's called Mother's Prayer.
A Mother's Prayer.
Okay.
And we made #1 bestseller.
All right, girl.
Best-selling
Oh.
author. So
Black
it is
girl
really
magic.
nice.
That girl,
Yes.
man. So what inspired you to write that book?
Well, first, my #1 book is A Mother's Journey Through Her Daughter's Eyes. And that book is very sacred to me because I lost my daughter and had to raise her 2 children. So in the midst of all of that, my daughter died with sickle cell anemia. And so she wanted me to get her story out. And I promised
She's
I would do
walking
that.
around here right now with sickle cell anemia.
Oh, man.
And she is a powerhouse, you guys. She shows you what inspiration looks like just by the wake of the day. Okay? She
Amen.
still takes care of her mother.
Yes.
Right.
She still annoys me.
Right.
She's my mother's best friend. My mother is Linda Wright of the House of
Yes,
Blues Gospel
yes.
Brunch, which is where I sing.
Yes.
I do background singing and play the fun little days of being comedic.
Yes, she's
You
a
know,
good comedian, you
You
guys.
know,
Right.
I might introduce a few people in a foul manner. It ain't all gospel. God's still working on me. Don't touch me right now.
Right.
See, she's a woman of many talents. I already
Yes,
told
she
y'all.
is. Yes,
Ace
she
of
is.
all trades.
Yes,
Yes,
she is.
You know what
jack
I'm
of
saying?
all trades.
So
Exactly.
let's talk to you a little bit.
Yes.
What you got going on?
Well, for me right now, I am actually just coaching people to understand where they are for motivating each other. The biggest thing I have, and I'm going to say this one, and I'm not even going to drag on it, but the biggest thing I have a problem with is people saying, mind your business. If you present it in my presence, it becomes a part of my business.
That's it.
If you invade my space, you are now a part of my business. The question is from there is, what part of the business do I want to do? Do I want to be combative with you? And because young people, y'all seem to act like I owe you something. No,
Right, right.
no. Everybody's about this, I'm a grown ass man, I'm a grown ass woman, excuse my foul, but I'm so glad you're grown, but are you a gentleman?
Exactly.
Right.
Are you a lady?
Right.
That's right.
I don't recall not one book I let my children read that says, hey, we're going to grow up and be a stripper. Now, hey, that's your life. Do your thing. But even the strippers of the old age didn't step outside. You didn't even know they was a stripper.
Amen.
Right.
That's
It
true.
was more values,
It
more
was a
morals.
lot more
Right.
values. And I don't understand why.
Lack of respect nowadays.
That's it.
And he's saying lack of respect. But in some ways you think you're respectful. But where you're lacking is the fact that somebody told you your life wasn't important.
No, that's it.
Somebody
That's
told you your value wasn't important.
That's right.
In New Orleans, unfortunately, right now, we got a lot of crime going on.
Yeah.
It is aging range from 10 years
Yes,
old to
that's
17, and most of them are girls.
That's
Wow.
right. That's right.
Somebody said your life was
Right.
invaluable.
Yeah.
Right.
Who told you that?
Okay, I just did a podcast the other day with two friends of mine. Shout out to Terry, shout out to Dre. And we was talking about the positive qualities and the positive assets that people put in you. And you know, and what happens is that you're able to pass that down. And a friend of mine, he was talking about how his granddaddy instilled positive affirmations
Right.
in him,
Yes.
even when he was going through a substance abuse. And his granddad told him, man, I believe in you.
See,
You know what I'm
that's what
saying?
it
That
takes.
you're valuable. He
Right.
never told him down at any given
See,
time.
That's it.
He, you know, even though what he was going through, he just constantly built him up.
Yes.
And what happens, he took his urge away, the calmness went through him, he sat out and he quit that substance.
See,
You
that's
know,
what I'm
so
saying.
that's what so that's what she's saying is that we have to be able to give each other those positive affirmations.
Exactly.
We have to put that I love you.
Right.
Exactly.
You are
Yes,
worth something.
Yes.
Right.
You're valuable to people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what position you're in,
That's
no
right.
matter how low your life is right now,
You
you
are
are
still of
valuable to
value.
people and
Yes.
you are somebody.
Yes.
You
Your
know?
statement is to be made. Your mark can be very significant in someone's life you pass.
Right.
Some of the things that I find that a lot of women get caught up in, and I was once this type of woman. I could do it myself, and I
Yeah.
make my own money.
Right.
And
Right.
Well, wonderful, great, hallelujah, praise you. You make the money,
Right.
but honey, and my boy, which by the way, Billy D can still get it. My boy said it best in the movie Mahogany.
Oh yes.
Success, nothing without somebody to share it with. Now you
That's
keep on
right.
running
Sure is.
around here thinking you can do it, I can do it by myself. You're
can't
gonna be
do
by
it
yourself.
You can't do nothing by yourself. It takes
Exactly.
a team to
It takes
build
a team
anything.
to
Like
build
they say, a
anything.
village.
A village.
And
You,
that's,
yeah, go ahead.
and that's why I do empowerment talks for young people. And even in my church, I'm helping them doing some podcasts, young people. I say because we have to let them know that they are important. When I get up in the morning, honey, I look in that mirror first. I said, thank you, God, for another day. But I said, oh, dang, you look good, girl.
Yeah.
I said, oh, I love you.
And that's one of the
That's
first
what I do.
affirmations you have to tell
That
yourself
has
in the
to be
morning
it.
is that you look good, that you feel
Oh,
good,
yeah,
confident.
You know, my granddaughter, I raised her to that because, you know, people tease her so much because she have a disability. I put her in that mirror. I said, look at you, girl. You are beautiful.
Right.
You are beautiful. A beautiful black woman. And always know that. So you,
Right.
Right.
you got to let them know. So I try to instill all that in young people.
Right.
Because we don't know our
Now,
worth.
I tell you this.
You know?
There's something I don't like that the generation is doing right now. Okay, so everybody's running around giving you that affirmation of you look good, you're beautiful. If you want to wear it, wear it. Let me tell you a secret. Your body language tells me everything.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Rather you big, little, fluffy,
Thank
thick,
you.
I don't care what size you
Right.
are.
That's right.
If you and your girlfriend hanging out and you got on a V-neck that's so deep that you keep doing this,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you wore it anyway,
Nah.
you're not even comfortable in it.
Or either,
Exactly.
look.
Look.
Oh, keep
Put
pulling
it
the
down.
Now,
skirt
New
down.
Orleans is known for, especially Miami, but New Orleans is known for wearing what I call the jean thong. Y'all wear them shorts so high, your cheeks are all the way out.
Oh,
First of all, if your
Right.
man walking with you, he your pimp. That's what I see.
Right, right.
I don't
Says it best.
I don't understand
Right.
how he
Right.
love you so much. He gonna
Right.
share all your stuff with everybody. I
Right.
don't get that one. But if your body, if you
Yeah.
you're not comfortable in it either.
That's right.
You don't wear it because somebody said you can wear that, girl. 9 times out of 10, she wants you to look worse than her anyway.
There
Right,
you
so
go.
she can look the best.
So you better catch yourself. Do you know the biggest pimps in the world that don't get paid is another woman?
Nah.
We tell each other, girl, pull it out. Wear that down here. Wear that short thing.
Ooh,
We out
that's
here
deep.
taking
Yeah,
you
yeah,
to the clubs
yeah,
in
yeah.
the shortest thing we can find.
Right.
We're telling you to drop that V-neck. We know you got babies out there, and you're gonna take yourself to another level with another female, and
Right.
she gonna
Come on,
talk
come
your product, because that's what you are to her.
Right.
If
That's
she
it.
advertising you,
That's a good way to put
she
it.
gonna talk your product to her homeboy because he came with a friend.
Nah, there you go. See, that's a good way to put it. So y'all
Yeah.
better be listening to this because this is
Yeah.
some good
I mean,
information.
it's the biggest pimps in the world. I need some money. I've talked about See, I'm about to see.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let
I've
it
talked
go.
to a
ahead.
lot of females. Look, you're getting it from the horse's mouth. I'm telling you right now.
Right.
I've done some things in my life.
Right.
I got some bruises, some scars. I've
Speaking
been
from
raped. I've been
experience.
beat.
That's right.
Right.
Okay? But I don't know how I made it this far, but with the grace of
God's
God.
grace and
But
mercy.
before I Bible bash you, let me explain something to you. I was the biggest pimp out there. I could quietly talk your stuff and lie to you and tell you he a Saints player. And you're going to give it to him because I told you that. Guess
So
who
the
he
biggest
paying
pimps
though?
be your friends.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't talk you into it.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is, y'all out here want to be like Lizzo and want to be like Cardi B. But if
Oh,
you
my.
look at if you're a true follower of these of these entertainers, Lizzo and Cardi B on a regular day, they're not looking like the entertainers that's got it all out.
Right.
They looking like regular
Regular people.
mom and pop and
Yeah.
chilling, and
Yeah.
they don't have a face full of makeup. They got nails
That's
that's
just
more
the camera
manageable.
look.
You really got to look at who you're following.
That's
Y'all
right.
are running around here saying I'm so depressed. Oh my God, I can't live life like this. But you have more avenues to get it together than I did.
Right. That's
See, I
it.
didn't have social media to tell me I was
No.
beautiful.
Nah.
I didn't have social media to tell me, hey, don't go with that guy. He's not safe.
That's right. That's right.
I didn't have social media to tell me you can still do it. You can still accomplish something. Instead, I had to tell myself, you know what? I'm going to bring some children in this world and they ain't going to be less than me. That's what I did.
Right.
See, no matter what my kids will tell you, they'll tell you this one thing. I said, be better than me and
That's
your
right.
father.
That's
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
And if you ain't gonna be better than me, be the best bum you could be. Don't ask me for $1. The best bum out there ain't asking nobody for nothing. If he is, he washing windows. That's the bum I give money to. He's spraying your windows, cleaning your
Right.
windows.
Right.
Right. Not no bum just laying on the ground.
Right.
Doing nothing.
Right.
And he ain't even got the skeet water he found. He went and bought him a Dollar Tree spray
Spray
bottle.
bottle.
Right.
And I'm gonna give him my money.
Buddy, right. Because he's at least trying.
Because he
putting
at
up
least
some
trying.
effort.
Yeah, you know,
Also-
because you don't know people's situation.
Also, you know, I like to tell people I was in a marriage, domestic violence. I'm a product of that. And 29 years of my life. You know,
You
try to
was,
do
so you dealt with
everything.
abusive
Oh,
relationship
Lord,
for 29
yes.
years. Wow.
March the 1st made a year I divorced. That's right. And my life has been blowing up ever since.
So what was that
You know?
like? How
Oh
did
my
you
God.
get through that?
Oh,
How did you deal with
praying,
that type of
kept praying, and I had my grandkids there, and I know they needed me, and I had lost my daughter, and I had to watch my husband with his women and just.
So what was it? So what was it that
disrespectful.
made you just constantly stay with him in
Trying
the
to
abusive?
you know,
trying
you
to
always
keep
tell you
your
about,
marriage
the
together, trying to
marriage,
keep-
you said
okay.
you don't believe in divorce.
Right.
You go to counseling. Oh no, he wasn't doing that.
Right.
And, you know, I was like, well, I have to have some stability. So one day, you know, I just kept praying and praying and praying, and God said, it's time to move. I didn't know where I was going. Me and the kids,
Oh,
every
you
day,
getting it.
every day I was packing boxes. I was just packing boxes. And honey, one day said, "Gus, it's time to move." When I walked out that door, Dr. Chapatal, he said, "I have a house." I said, "You do?" He said, "I have a house." He's right in that house. And I've been blowing up ever since.
So
Ever
how
since.
was that? So you and your husband was together for 23
Yeah.
years. So that was a
29.
29 years.
And
So
it
that was a
wasn't-
real profound bond.
Oh yeah.
So walking away from him,
Whew.
at times, did you think about going back?
Oh no.
Okay.
I had been
So-
through so much. That's why I like
Right.
to tell people.
He broke you down to the point where you
Oh,
knew that you
yeah,
let
right
him go
when you
back
got
to it,
away,
They
right.
told me I wasn't nothing. Mind you, I taught school 18 years. I
Right.
had a job. I had my own
Breaking you
business
down,
going
breaking
strong.
your self-esteem
Oh,
down,
yes. He
busting
said,
your
nobody
confidence
gonna
up.
want you. You
Yeah.
this, you that. Oh yeah.
And you know, she's never did drugs in her life.
Never,
Right.
never. I mean, I've always worked and did things and
Right.
helped people, but when you realize that a person just don't want you, you gotta love them enough to let them go.
So
Let
what do
'em
you
go.
think? So what do you think? Because a lot of times when we get in these relationships and we get in these marriages, things be blissful, everything be
Yeah.
exciting, it be amusing in the beginning of the
Right.
relationship, in the beginning of the marriage.
Right.
But once we get used to each other, it seems like something
It changes.
The
Yeah.
sex becomes a little boring. the communication's
No,
not there.
don't
No, I'm
Well,
sorry.
I mean,
No, but
because
don't
you got to
worry.
keep that fire burning.
You got
out.
to,
If
and
you
you
don't
gotta
keep that
find
fire
new
burning, then that's
things,
it.
yes.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
spontaneous. You got to stay
Right.
spontaneous.
But you gotta know that, you gotta really know that person, because if you don't know
Right.
the rest of that other side of him, like I never knew that side.
And
that
you
other
was with him
side.
29 years and not to
And
even never knew that other
right.
side
So
of him.
here-
Like being with him 30
Yeah,
years, she never
that's
knew
right.
that other side.
Yes.
So you could be with a person 29 years and not even know him.
Well,
those things that happen.
I gotta go there with this, and
Yeah.
and not to bash anything you
Oh,
did,
no.
ever.
No, no.
You know that,
No,
because women usually stay
Yes.
because we think we can fix it.
Right.
So
That's
here's
true.
some advice to
Yes,
anyone that's
yes,
out there
Lord.
considering your
Yeah.
future in marriage, or
Yeah.
considering leaving the marriage you have, whatever.
Ooh, yeah.
If you don't change, I don't want to be married to you anyway.
Right.
Because
That's
daily
it.
you're supposed to change. But
Right.
here's the key: when we first meet
Yeah.
and we feel ourselves getting closer, there is nothing wrong with a therapist.
Exactly.
Right.
Don't go to your pastor. Your pastor talk too much too. I'm telling you now.
he got all the right answers all the
And,
time.
and he may
Thank
he
God
may
mine's
be
not
he may
like
be
that.
a
Thank you.
teacher, because there are some really good teachers
Yes,
that are
yes,
pastors.
yes,
There's some real
yeah, they are.
real
Yeah.
life psychologists and
Yeah.
psychiatric doctors
Right.
that are pastors.
Yeah.
What I'm telling you
That
is,
can give you
before
some real help.
right, before you step into his office,
Yeah, go
first
see
find
somebody.
someone that is neutral.
That's right.
Don't go to your church. Don't live in your area. None of that. And you guys meet and
Yeah.
see where are y'all in
Right.
your growth.
So you saying basically somebody who don't know them or nothing about the relationship.
Right.
Someone who
Yeah.
just gonna see
Go-
things
go-
from
I see
both sides.
Right. And
I
that
see
this do
counsel.
this
Yeah.
before
Okay.
you say,
Yeah.
babe, here's a key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is before I get married. This is
Yeah.
all right. I want you with this key.
Right.
I want to be able to come to your house. You come to my house, and we ain't gotta, check
Right.
in or nothing like that. You
Right,
just
right,
come.
right.
I know it was only you there.
Right.
So that's how you continue growing. Because
Yeah.
here's the thing. He got a podcast.
Right.
I ain't got no podcast. You've been doing this how long?
For about 4 or 5 months now.
He been doing it a few
That's
months.
Awesome. Yeah.
I've been an entertainer since I was 9.
No.
Y'all don't know me.
Right.
But I got accolades out the butt. But I have never wanted to be up front.
Exactly.
I've been in a lot
That's
of
never
stuff.
been your job. That's never
Right.
been your goal to
You
be
know,
in the front.
it's never been my goal. My
Right.
goal has always been to get the experience and enjoy myself.
Yes.
And if I go somewhere, great. If I don't, but I don't like to not know what is going on. So in that process of you doing it for your career, because you investigate your career,
Yeah.
you sit there and analyze things. Should I do this? Should I get to that? We ain't talking about that job you got at McDonald's. Unless you're one of those people that want to have a franchise.
Right.
Something I like about Domino's is always in their commercials advertising that you can work here and own you one. They
Yeah.
are always promoting
Right.
that you
Ownership.
can get ownership.
We'll never
Okay?
see Little Caesars do that.
You-
They just
no.
promoting pizza.
Exactly.
Right.
So with anything you do outside of a relationship, you are always investigating, making sure you get all the information. When you're in college, you're
Yeah.
getting all this
That's
information
true.
to learn how to simply put a brick on top of a brick
Right,
and what
right.
holds them together. Masonry is easy, but you got to know what's the substance in between it and what makes it stay. So do the same thing for your relationship.
Yeah.
Just because he was fine when I saw him,
Look at this.
just because I was like, boy, chocolate show coming nice.
Oh, she did say that.
You know,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what I said. I'm an open book. I
Right.
don't never want you to turn the page and I ain't tell you it was
Right.
coming. Every now and then I'll surprise you, but you won't be out of content to where you don't understand me. But if I don't take the time to investigate what he like, just because he like a podcast, I might want to sit in this corner over here. This whole time he got a business going, and
Right.
great. I'm gonna support him by advertising his
Right.
business.
Amen.
I'm gonna advertise his clothing line. I'm gonna show you what's going down with him.
Right.
Sure, no problem. But I might want to be a veterinarian.
Yeah.
In that process, he's gonna make sure, hey, babe, I seen these books. You can get
That's
a
right.
groomer to work at your. Maybe I just want to own like a
Right.
animal hospital and have certain things. Maybe I don't want to be the doctor. I just want to have the place for the animals to come.
Right.
And he might be like, babe, I found a spot. You might want
Right.
to look at this spot. It's supporting each other. Not
That's it.
you got to be my
That's the main
secretary.
thing. That's the main thing, because I didn't
Right.
have that support. I
And,
didn't have it.
and you know what? That's what I wanted to talk about,
Yeah.
because a lot of times when we enter into these relationships and when we enter into these unions and marriages, what happens is that I showed interest for what you liked and your inclinations when I
Right.
wanted to get to know you and I wanted to
Right,
get in your
yeah,
pants.
yeah.
Right.
But now that I done got in your pants, your interests, your dreams, your goals,
Yeah.
they don't matter to me no
Right,
more.
and
So
that's
what
not
happens?
hard.
Our daily life take over. I go to work,
Right.
you go to work, you
Yeah.
deal with your friends, we deal with your friends, we sleep together, but we're never
Never.
Yeah.
investigating none of your dreams, none of your
None of it.
inclinations,
Correct.
and being able to enhance it. So how do we get to the point where we can get with individuals as to where they can be more interested in our dream? Or if we don't have a partner who's not interested in our dream, how do we get that partner to be more
I feel like
interested
you
in
said,
it?
you gotta investigate, because trust me, I have learned from that.
So what if your heart is in love, but you want this person to love, want this person to be invested into your dream?
I
So
pray
how do you
about
handle that?
everything. I pray about it now. I pray about
Prayer,
it.
Just
prayer
pray about it.
definitely changes
Yes,
things.
it does. I
But
pray about
respect the fact
Right,
that
right.
they don't have that dream. I don't want a dump truck
Right.
service.
Right.
I don't know
Right.
nothing
But
about it.
we
If I
should
happen to
support one
hear
another.
somebody
Yeah.
say something, if
Right.
anything, I'm a support. Okay,
Yeah.
babe, you got your dream. You know I ain't into dump trucks.
Right, but we can
Right.
support.
But I
But I'm
tell
gonna
you
support
what.
you 100%.
Yes.
If you
see,
got
that's
something,
it.
if you got to buy a big truck, let's look at our finances so I
Right.
can wiggle up in here and maybe get
Right.
on the big girl stripper pole. I'm
Don't say
joking.
that. Don't say that like
My mama like to say that, y'all.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know, if I gotta twerk a little extra hour or two, what I'm gonna do is shift you some change to
Yeah.
go towards that truck.
Yeah.
But that don't mean I want to be involved in your truck business. I don't want to get dirty. I like my nails.
Right,
I
right,
work,
right.
You know,
Right.
I don't want to work in the office
Right.
either.
Gotta work
So you
together.
gotta respect
Yes,
Right.
we do.
the fact
We
that
do.
my dream is not your
Your
dream.
dream,
Exactly.
right.
And then we could have the same dream.
Yes, yeah.
But
You
what
could
if I
want
feel
dump
like-
trucks and I want dump trucks and we
Right.
done got together and we gonna get dump trucks
Together.
and I sit and
We
say
work together.
I want an excavator and you go I don't want that. Okay, cool. Well, you hold on to the dump trucks. I'm going to get an excavator.
Right.
We still gotta respect
Yes,
where
we
we
do.
at.
Where we at.
That's where-
And a lot of times, you can have so many dreams that you're
Yeah.
fulfilling in your life to the point where your partner is not doing nothing at all.
That's it.
So what happens is that here it is, you're moving. Your partner is staying stagnant.
Yes,
Mhm.
yeah.
And what happens is that the envy, the jealousy
See, and that's
starts to
That's where I was one. Because I'm a go-getter. And just as you met me, this is how I am. She could tell you that. I'm always the same little person here.
You're always the go-getter.
Always, never you want to do nothing, but come on, this is helping both of us, not just me.
and that's
You
what it's
know
about, being able
However,
to help both of y'all.
If you find yourself in a position where that person is content with their career and their life the way it is,
Right.
and you're advancing
Yeah.
your lives because you're now a partnership,
Right. You're a union.
okay? And maybe you're not a union yet. Maybe
Yes,
you're just
yes,
really
sir.
close and
Right.
haven't married
Right,
yet.
right.
Okay, so
Okay.
you're staying stagnant. I'm good. I'm fine with knitting here in this corner. Then the next thing from there is look at your time schedule and say, okay, we done went off track.
Right.
And that's when you go right back to that therapist. Find out where did we grow and where did we part from.
Yeah.
Because everybody is not supposed to go with you.
And that's what we
Right.
gotta learn.
Yeah.
That's what we got
Say it
to
again.
learn.
That's
We
what
have to
everybody
learn
is
that.
not gonna go with you.
This might
Right.
sound a little fast tail and it really honestly is not. But I promise you, every guy I ever dated is a real good friend of mine because we parted
Right.
On good
properly.
terms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
And I'm one of those people because if I love you, man, I love you.
See,
But
that's
if I feel my love ain't growing,
Yeah, we gotta move on.
man, we gotta talk.
Right.
We might be done.
Right.
We might be done. I might have just took him to church and baptized him. We might have didn't cross the threshold. You know, he might have not been the one. But it's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Oh,
Here's the key.
Oh, yeah.
Hurt me right now.
Right.
right.
Tear
It's gonna
tear
hurt.
that bad boy. Oh, a nice little, I need stitches, no problem. It's better than severing parts
Right.
and breaking and cracking me up
Right.
to where now when I see him or hear his name or anybody's name like his, oh, I don't want that. That's not what I want.
Right.
And see,
Because then I'm carrying negative energy for
Right.
someone I
Yeah,
love
yeah, right.
deeply.
Right.
Yeah.
When you fit they say men would be men. Women would be women too. Don't
And that's
don't
right.
act like your woman was you was the first one. Don't let her tell you that.
Right.
I want you to believe it though.
Yeah.
Don't tell her you know the story. Cause see, when you walk up to a man and you ask him his body count, he gonna be like 50, 100, easy.
Right.
A woman gonna be like, I don't know about 5 or 6. If that was true, that means you screwing all your friends' women. Because that means all of y'all done had all of us. That's a lie.
Right, yeah.
That's impossible. A woman is
Good
not.
analogy.
But you want to sit when you find yourself frozen in a relationship. Say, man, I really ain't feeling no growth from your side.
Yeah.
Check and see if you've been invested too long in your business. Because you might have kind of lost the time for y'all relationship.
Yeah, don't wait as long as I did. Don't wait.
So what
that
you
long.
saying is that you done got so comfortable within the
Right.
relationship and with your daily habits and to the point where you just don't even do nothing.
Don't even
There's
realize-
no spontaneous, no ignite, no fire or nothing in the relationship.
Something I asked you at the beginning. I said, do you cuddle?
Yep.
I said, do you kiss?
Yep.
What if you stop?
Yeah.
Yep. Then
You know the most exciting thing a woman loves when her man is just there.
right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just
being there.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
Right.
That's it. That's
It ain't
true.
about no money. It ain't about no
No,
materialistic
really
stuff.
love
It's
you.
just about.
Yes.
And I was watching Cash Doll the other day on Big Facts, and she was talking about how a lot of women, because a lot of women can be manipulated about videos and things.
Right.
And then here we got all these city girls and this and that, and all these girls dating for money. So
Yeah.
they not really getting genuine love because you looking for money.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're looking for money. So with love languages, how is it that we can find each other's love language? And like
Right.
she said, like we can get to know each other,
Yeah.
cut me early and
Right.
not late. You know,
Right.
show me who you are right here and right now. So I won't
Yeah.
have to try to figure you out the whole relationship. Then our relationship dies
Right.
based on the fact of what I didn't know about you, but I should have been known.
Right.
You know.
And
I tell
if you
what.
had invested your time at that time, you would have realized somewhere up in here I got to make sure I don't lose a step. Because a man works hard.
Right.
It's common. If your man don't work hard, that's not your man. That's your child. That's another subject.
Right.
You say if he don't work hard, that's your child.
Right.
Right.
Now,
a lot of women
and don't
taking
get
care
it
of
wrong.
these men.
Don't get it wrong. If he
Oh.
a man that works this way, he's still working hard because he may be mental. He don't have to
Right.
be physical with it.
Right, he
But
don't
I'm
have
just
to be
saying,
industrial, right.
A lot of you women in Houston, stop taking care of them little boys.
What about New
I'm
Orleans?
just saying. In New Orleans, them women don't play that here.
Hey, New Orleans, they don't play that here?
I'm gonna tell
They
you
take
right
care
now.
over there in New
You
Orleans,
ask
huh?
a New Orleans woman if she take care of a dude. I promise you, he either a hustler
No.
or he ain't with her.
Nah.
And and trust me, she will discharge him right out the door, just
yeah.
as
They
the
taking all
other
that.
dude
They
walking
taking
in.
all that.
Oh, they got
I'm
a
telling you
different
now,
breed down in New Orleans.
We kind of don't play that. No,
Yeah.
no, we
Yeah.
ain't doing it. But see, I done lost.
That's
Yeah.
right. Go ahead. That's all right.
Again, the key goes back to where I was when I said if you don't invest that beginning
Right.
to take the time out to research each other, I like, you
Yeah.
kind of cool. 'Cause I can't stand his voice.
Right.
He look like he gonna talk like Barry White. He start
Oh.
talking like Kevin Hart, and I'm going like, ah. So we gonna have to find all this pillow talk. I'll tell y'all about that later. But I'm just.
Hey,
The
good,
thing
good.
is, if you gotta invest in that time, because we all. Here's another thing too. We got a great love relationship, and everything is wonderful. Then we have children.
Yeah.
And we get so caught up in our kids and forget that I still need to date him.
Right. Yeah.
You could be married a long time, had the best relationship, and decided y'all could have that relationship where y'all bought a house together, built an extension, got
Right.
2 businesses, everything is
Yeah.
peachy. Then you decide to have kids, and all of a sudden, who is he?
Done forgot
You
all
don't know
about
him
it.
without your baby being the center of the both of y'all.
Right.
He don't know you without you sitting running around setting schedules for golf and swim and baseball
Yes.
and dance
Come
team.
on. That's it.
And then
Come
here we
on.
is putting out schedule of work. And then did you get the laundry from the your life just become kids make
We ain't got no real chemistry, no real
None.
connection, no nothing.
he decide in the shower he gonna get you when he get out. Only he got out the shower when
That's it.
you in the bed going like, well, what the hell?
No spontaneity.
None. Or she is like so caught up with the kids that she done fell asleep in their room. And he like, I'm in the bed by myself.
Right.
So if you don't
We missing them love
take,
languages.
if you don't
Yeah.
take that moment
That's
to
true.
find out what happened, wait a minute, baby, let me call your mama, my mama, somebody. We
Right.
gonna hire a nanny.
Yeah.
Something
Somebody
we going
gotta-
on a date.
Yeah, we gotta do a date. We
So
gotta
do
do
you
a date.
think relationships is becoming like old school, antiquated? I mean,
No, relationships is becoming a job. Like somebody really think
Yeah.
that, okay, I got to work hard to be in a relationship, and then you get the relationship and it becomes the part-time job. It isn't
too
a
much
job.
work, right.
It shouldn't be. One thing's for certain. If you want a real relationship, it ain't for the weak. My boy David Anthony Arnold will tell you it ain't for the weak. But you got to work on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta work on. I want to be so caught up in a man that when he holler about it's time for a divorce, I want him and I to be like, I don't know who going to the
Right.
the lawyer first, but you better make some time tomorrow. Well, I ain't really got it on my schedule, but I guess we gonna get mad doggy style. Somewhere up in there, we're not even gonna keep doing
Right.
that.
No,
And
that's right.
eventually we're gonna find another way
That's
Right.
it.
to bring each other back.
right.
And the thing is, do something for your woman or your man that you did when y'all first met. Y'all could have been
Yeah.
together 30 years.
Yeah, that's right.
If there is the dumbest thing that you could do, if the first thing you shared with him is a Snickers candy bar,
Right. Yeah.
wrap it up with a big old bow
yeah.
and give it to him when he about to go to work. And just tell him this was the first snack I ever shared with you.
Right.
And I promise you, he gonna call the rest of the day. It's going to electrify his day.
Right.
See, a man
Bringing that nostalgia back.
that's taken care of, he could be clean, draped up and dripped out. But if a woman is taking care of him, men go, damn, bro, your shirt on, you look. I ain't trying to say I'm gay, but you sure look nice today, bro.
Yeah.
You smell different. I
Right.
mean, it wasn't that he wasn't bathing before. It wasn't that he wasn't keeping himself up before. But that woman
Woman, yeah, help bring him out.
Oh, yeah.
did something extra.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
'Cause see, women-
I agree with that.
Tell you another secret. I'm gonna leave y'all alone.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Listen,
See,
look
when
like
you
I
go
got
to
a co-host.
See, when we go to
Good
a club,
co-host, y'all.
me and him could go to the club, right? Separate.
Yeah.
We don't even know each other. Me and her hanging out. We in the club. All kinds of guys see me. They find attraction to me. But he catch my eye. Now he done came over. Now we done had drinks. Now we done had conversation. I got his phone number. He walks me to my car.
Yeah.
He give me that little smooch.
Yeah.
First thing I'm doing when I get in the car, calling my best friend, girl.
Yeah.
I met
Yeah, that's what happens. That's what
Girl, he
happens.
sent it, then he kissed me, girl.
Yeah.
You know what he doing? He texting, are you home yet?
Nah.
You
that's
good?
Right. That's a good guy. Yeah.
Then I tell him, yeah, I'm home. I just made it. You know what he went and did? He went back inside the club, got the other 6 numbers that he left in there.
Come on, girl. Keep it real.
He already
Right.
walked up. He already walked up and had 3 on the map.
Nah.
Right.
But a woman saw 10 dudes she could have hollered at.
That's right.
But she ain't get no number but his. Because
Right.
he did everything correctly.
Right.
And she is excited that moment.
That's true.
Even the biggest hoe out there got a special phone number for him. I'm telling you, even your hoe, your real life ain't plan to just smash and go females, got one spot for that one good one.
Yeah.
That's right.
But men, he got some numbers in this pocket, some in this pocket.
Try the back.
He
Try the back
already
pocket.
said, let me go to the bathroom real quick. Then call somebody's phone real quick so his number in her phone.
Yeah. They do
All
it.
kind of shit.
But it's just so
They
many
all set up.
great games, and it's just, all that game playing when niggas be straight.
Right.
Straight. 'Cause
But
that's
it's
what
never
you
gonna
want.
change. That's just how it is. It's
So
just
what?
gonna
So
go
what
in
it
this road.
take? So what does it take for? Because we need more open relationships. Now we don't need more open relationships, but what I'm saying is that if a relationship was more open, if guys and women just be
Yeah.
A little bit more
real
open
up
about
front.
it.
Yes,
Well, listen,
yes.
I don't want to be in a relationship. I want to be with you, but I want her too.
See,
Or I got this
and
other
look,
girl that I've been
right
dealing
now,
with,
Don't be
and then if
second
I
best.
come out and I tell
Don't be
you,
second
Don't
best.
be second at all. Just
That's
be
right.
honest. Okay,
Yeah,
cool. You're
that's
not
right.
ready.
Right.
Right.
That's
I
it.
understand.
That's right.
But we good.
That's right. That's
But
right. I agree with
understand that I'm moving on.
Right.
Right.
That's it.
Because I need number one to want number one.
right, right,
But then there's that side of openness that you have a respect for, that you can simply say, okay, so you still out here playing. You know, I really feel like we might have something.
Right.
But you gonna do your thing and play. But understand, we can't, you know, can I cuss on your power?
Yeah.
So here we go.
You can do whatever
This
you want.
is me. I kid you not. This is totally deep down me. You still want to be out there doing your thing? Cool. I'm going to say to you to your face, baby, keep whoever you fucking.
Yeah.
We going to do other stuff.
Right.
Because if it's meant for us to stay there,
You're gonna be there.
whoever you screwing, you ain't going to be with them no more.
That's it.
You going to come to me and be like,
Right. Because you doing things outside of what she doing. And just because you having sex, I mean,
I could be doing the
Sex is-
exact same thing she doing. Wait a minute.
right?
But the connection and
Yeah.
chemistry
It's not
may
there.
be tighter here
Right.
than you thought it was over there.
Over there, that
'Cause-
compatibility.
Right. And then you find where the spirits will align at that point, and you say, you know what, I do want to build with you. You
Right.
know? That's
Right.
where it should start. You don't need to lie, especially if you ain't ugly. See, for all
Right.
you ugly people out there, y'all gotta lie.
You think it's crazy?
Yeah.
And honey, trust me, if you ugly inside,
Oh yeah.
you ugly outside.
Right.
So
That's the
just
thing,
understand,
too.
ugly
Yeah.
don't just mean
Right.
here.
Here,
That's
yeah.
right.
Okay, so but
Yeah.
if you really, really, really know that, hey, I know a dude right now, I've been knowing him since high school. He said marriage wasn't for him. He tried it one time, made one baby, he divorced, and happy as a lark.
That's me.
Ain't never got married again. He was married 3 years.
Yeah.
He was like, no, this
That
not
ain't
me.
me. That ain't work.
Dude older than me. I'm in my mid-50s. My birthday actually Sunday. But he didn't touch another moment of I do ever again. And he is happy. And he's honest and open with the
Yeah.
female.
Yeah.
And look, I ain't looking for nothing serious, but you can come by on Tuesday
Right.
and Thursday.
Right, right.
Those could be your days.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And then when he don't want to be bothered, ain't nobody at his house.
That's right.
And
That's
then
it.
the woman ain't got no expectations.
nobody
mad.
Thinking
No-
otherwise
right.
than what
Nobody
he
mad.
said.
Right, and,
That's
then,
right.
and for you other women, I could change him.
No.
If you think you can change a man with some pussy,
Thank you. They got too much out there.
It's too much out there.
there's too many
Yeah.
born every
And
day.
they
Right.
giving it. You ain't even got to worry
Right.
about nothing.
You ain't even got to order no more.
That's
It
right.
getting cheaper by the day, ain't it?
Cheaper
Yeah.
by the day. They getting cheaper by the day.
Yeah.
Bad part is y'all running yourself cheap.
No.
Right.
That's
Y'all
it.
running yourself
Got to
cheap.
bring that property value back up.
Yeah.
And you got to trust that your confidence is, don't, again, I'll go back to the wearing things. Don't wear something that somebody say you can wear if you want to. Because if you pulling on it and you pulling it down,
Yeah.
you ain't comfortable either.
Right.
See a female that's walking and know her ass is out, and she ain't pulled on it once, I got more respect for her than I got for you. Cause
Right.
she confident, she
Confident.
know I'm trying to advertise, she know she fine, she know she fat, fluffy, whatever. But she good with her.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
She said, I'm Eve in the garden.
Right.
I'm walking with it all out.
Right.
But she ain't covering nothing.
Mm. And I didn't know New Orleans started the G-string jeans.
Lord.
Bruh, I didn't see them nowhere else but in Miami and only on the beach.
Wow.
New Orleans,
So we learned something.
they didn't cut that sucker up so high.
Make sure all them cheeks out.
They make
Oh,
Daisy not
everything.
look like a Duke no more.
Right.
No. And then it's a thing. It's a thing. And if my man got his pants down and he's
Oh,
showing
yeah,
his
I
butt,
can't keep that. Yeah.
you advertising something that I'm calling you supposed to be my man. Why you showing my shit?
Right.
But if your girl is doing the same thing,
Right.
and I don't mean the V-neck, and I might go out with him like this. Cool, no problem, right? But if I got almost areolas out
Right. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he good, no. I ain't Jennifer Lopez.
No.
We ain't walking across no red carpet. I'm just sorry. No, ain't nobody getting no awards.
Exactly. Exactly. So it seems like the leadership has kind of like been and went astray at top.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Women and men.
Yeah.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's not enough leadership the way that it used to be no
That's
more.
it.
You
Oh
know
my
what I'm
God.
saying? And the leadership, the little leadership that's being put out there, no one's listening to.
Right.
No.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I really love the fact that y'all came over here
Oh,
and y'all,
thank
you
you
know,
so
and
much.
Yeah, we
y'all
about to
brought
get
so
on this
much
plane.
energy.
Yeah.
We
And-
about to go on tour for a
Thank
week.
you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I say, I gotta get out of here. Well, I got about another hour. So
Yeah, you about to
they
get
on their
out.
way to Denver.
Yeah,
No, not
no.
Denver.
We on
We
our
on
way
our
to
way to-
Houston.
Oh,
first.
Houston.
We're touring all the way up to Cotton, Minnesota.
Loaded.
Touring already. And
Yeah.
what you guys doing?
Well, she's dancing, I'm singing.
Oh, there you go.
So it's a little bit of fun, a little bit of vacay, and a little bit of restart for me. That's where I recharge.
And she said she's been singing since she's been 9, so
Yeah,
she got a natural
yeah,
talent.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She
That's
probably
up
can
as
teach
well.
vocals.
I am what most bands love to hear. I am a background singer, and I know how to hold my tone. I'm not trying to be Beyonce.
Right.
Right.
I'm not trying to be Mary from Diana Ross group either.
Right.
Let Diana be Diana.
Right.
I'm gonna be in the back.
That's right.
Because one of the key things that is so good about what I do, they know I'm a harmonizer naturally. So
Right.
I know how to harmonize. Like, y'all looking
Right.
for a background singer?
And all you
I-
rappers
I-
out there, you rappers learn how to harmonize, girl.
Yeah,
You better get
yeah.
with it. Give me
You
your
know,
IG again.
You know, my IG is _Loretta Scott.
There we go.
You better come with it.
And let's
I ain't
get,
cheap.
There you go.
And you can
I
find
got
me
I
on
got
Instagram.
I got price, fees, and expenses. Don't play with me. Ain't nobody.
You
Say
can-
this world too expensive not to charge me.
Gas alone. See the same thing say leave me alone. Don't leave me alone now. You better come with it.
She's hilarious. You can find me on Instagram as Dana_1956. Facebook, author Vanessa J. Ross. Go ahead, you guys, look me up. I have a very unique activewear out
Yes.
that I just launched. So check it out. It's called I Am Free Activewear.
Okay. All
And
right.
real quick before he go,
Uh-oh.
football season is on the way.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
I am born New Orleans native, but Dallas Cowboys all day, baby.
Oh,
Seen that.
Don't play with my heart.
When you came through,
Don't play with me.
I said
Don't play with me. Go
Okay.
Cowboys. Don't play with me.
Hey, she got the
Y'all be
cowboy
good.
feeling in.
Oh, we gotta get a picture, y'all. We gotta get
So
a picture,
listen.
y'all. Hold up. We gotta get a picture.
So listen,
Oh, we gotta get a
we
picture.
gotta get a
Yeah,
picture.
yeah.
There we go.
Wait, where she at? There she is. Nice. All right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
See,
saying.
you
So-
look good next to me.
Yeah.
Ooh,
See.
well,
That's another edition
look at
of
that.
Y'all
How
Like Oh, that's beautiful.
beautiful. I'm
Yeah.
gonna
She got
send
it
it to
sent
your
to.
phone.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God.
That's another
gorgeous.
edition, and you know, you can catch me at Yacht Life 1976 on Instagram, 42 Yacht Life on Facebook, and Yacht Life Chronicles on YouTube.
Yes.
Well, we really enjoyed them down
Wait,
in New
I got
Orleans.
something else
getting
to
this
say,
New
you guys.
New Orleans energy.
If anybody is out in the New Orleans area, I'm promoting a show called One Night with Ray. The tickets are $60, but dinner is included. And we're doing Roberta Flack, Aretha Franklin, Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder. It is something to come and see.
What day?
I promise you, August the 20th.
My son's birthday.
Yes. 2601 Orleans Avenue, the historical building, the Carver Theater.
There
All
you
right.
go. And that's another edition of
Yes.
Yacht Life Chronicles,
All
where
right.
we're better together than separated. Thank you guys for tuning in.
All right.